My videos are for entertainment only. All source materials in my videos are from the public domain and comply with the USA Fair Use and UK Fair Dealing Guidelines. Hi everyone, Celt News here. I just have one thing to say to Meghan Markle, and that is, are you okay? The thing is, I don't have her phone number, so how am I supposed to ask her if she's okay? But there we are. I don't really want to give much time in this video to her and her interview. I think the very fact that the comments yesterday in the Mail Online, the article about Meghan, the comments section had tens of thousands more dislikes than likes. I believe at one point there were over 38,000 negative comments about her interview, and I think only something like 3,000 positives at that point in time. And the Daily Mail, interestingly, were allowing the comments, and they usually block the comments after a certain amount of negative ones appear, but this time they didn't. Today's headlines, I see that she says she's existing, not living. Well, I think a lot of people in the UK would have something to say about that. People that are struggling to find food for their children and struggling to pay their bills, knowing that they are paying for this woman to spend the equivalent of the money for a small house on one dress. I don't want to talk about the rest of the things she said, but I do want to say that somebody who is suffering from postnatal depression, and I can speak from experience with this, you would not be putting yourself in the spotlight all the time as Meghan does. She has so much confidence, and apart from when she does an interview where it does seem to be like a portrayal of her hero, Princess Diana. That was the first thing when I saw her speaking and saw the photographs of it. I just thought it sickened me. And going back to postnatal depression, you would not be doing the things that she's done. You would not have the confidence. You would not be... And she could say that she's put on a brave act. The person who's suffering, I believe, has been Harry, Prince Harry. There has been a lot of suggestion that she wasn't carrying her child and that she used a surrogate. There are too many people saying this for it to be ignored, and I believe that more and more people are questioning this. Once photos are out on the internet and YouTube videos and things, people take copies of things don't go away. And there are an awful lot of photographs and video clips to make any mother who's given birth, who's carried a child, to question what they were seeing. And how can tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of people who are questioning be wrong? She could well be depressed anyway, being in the royal family, but she does not show the signs of it. She shows the signs of being very much in control of the situation and having her own way. For her to say that it's difficult living within the royal family, I don't see how, because she's not done anything that they've required of her. She's broken all the rules. She's only been gently told off a few times, and I think people within the royal family have shown her a lot of patience. So all these trending tweets now saying, "We love you, Meghan," and showing her support. Are there two different realities going on here? Because I don't think that 38,000 compared to 3,000, how can that many people be wrong and be deluded in what they're seeing? I have sympathy with anybody that has genuinely had postnatal depression. So it's said that Kensington Palace did ask the Sussex team not to release the clips from the documentary to avoid overshadowing the Pakistan tour, but they refused. So what I believe is happening is that, a lot of people are saying that Meghan's been given enough rope. Also, Her Majesty has stepped down from the Commonwealth Trust, and Meghan is taking over from her. And I think that the Queen is just letting them go along with these things. It's going to get them out of the country, and I think the Queen knows Prince Harry needs more time, that he's still caught up with her. Could it be that the talk of them moving out of Britain and moving away would mean that Harry would live in Botswana, which he loves, and step down from his royal role with enough time for Meghan to be disillusioned and bored and fed up with it and go on to greener pastures. There are those that are suggesting this, that Prince Harry cannot divorce her right now because she will do everything in her power to make him look like the guilty party, to be unsympathetic towards someone who is suffering from postpartum depression. But the thing is, Harry has already displayed in public his mental state. So my guess is that these people that are suggesting that they will move overseas and it's purposely done so that she will become quickly disillusioned, losing her royal benefits and titles and things, and will, if Harry steps down from royal life was the very thing that she wanted in the first place. So if he steps down from that, he probably will see what she's more interested in, whether she really loves him or not. Most men would want to do that, would want to find out if somebody was with them for them. I think these people that are saying this could be right. I think that he could be planning to move away with Meghan, and then once she leaves, she doesn't have a leg to stand on. Also, some are saying that Harry is having help with his mental health. He is having treatment, and this is probably why they're stepping down for about 6 weeks. She says, this headline says, Meghan Markle is existing, not living. I think Meghan Markle is having her own way and trampling over people, and I think Harry is the one who's existing and not living, and I think that he is actually suffering. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people have given up on him and don't have any sympathy for him anymore. I think he is a fool with the things he's done, but I think that I do remember how he was, and I do remember that there is a good heart there. He does have the heart of his mother, and he's just weak in that he's been influenced. But again, strong people have been taken in by people nowhere near as controlling as Meghan seems to be. Maybe the reason for her to leave, maybe this is all being lined up, because it seems to be a lot of negativity about Harry. And this headline here saying, reasons why Prince Harry may not be the one for Meghan Markle. How about the other way around, And her holding his arm during the tour, he had either taken painkillers for his back problem, which we know he has, and it did look as if he had pain in his back. But it looked then very much as if he was drugged in some way, and maybe it was connected to the pain in his back, the injury, the polo injury. And she was making a big deal of helping him and never seeming to have any sympathy for him, laughing at him. And the same way she laughed when he got stung by a bee when he made a speech at Prince Charles's birthday garden party. This is not our imaginations. We can see these things going on. So, I will speak to you later, and thank you for watching. Bye.